Life Traders, broadcasting here live from Aruba. It's Wednesday. I just want to say thanks so much for watching this free real life stock review. If you have any questions at all, beginning questions or advanced questions, email me at the end of your review, jeremy@reallifetrading.com. Keep in mind, I do take requests. I'll see you Friday, and until then, remember, live life, and trade it. You rock. All right, traders, so we're back with some stocks. Let's talk the SPY. Actually, a very, very small range today. I'm sure you heard the news, but we made a new all-time high yesterday, and we're in a nice little inside day range. So really, at this point, just trying to find another target. And here's my fib range. So I kind of used these candles from back here on the 17th of February, 2016, so a year ago. Brought them up to September, retracement, and so right around 237.40. So really at this point on the SPY and the broader markets, we're just so strong that I really don't know what the catalyst would be for us to actually get a pullback or retracement, something like this. So my guess is now, most likely, here's your exponential moving averages, most likely we just do some kind of weird best case scenario chop city, something like this, where we do, yum, 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 and the 50 comes up, and then we bounce off the 50 and go higher. That's probably what's going to happen at this point. Sell in May and go away, right? So maybe we breach up a little bit higher into April, May, and then we finally get a little bit more of a retracement, pullback, or sideways movement. But again, volume is still looking good. We're still getting higher than average volume here on the SPY. So you'll notice yesterday we got good volume. We're getting good volume through here, so we're just kind of keep it on. Here's the Qs, another all-time high today, just superbly strong trend. I mean, if I zoom out here, look at this. This is, and a lot of analysts and traders have agreed with me that this is one of the strongest bullish markets they have ever traded. This is definitely one of the strongest bullish markets I've ever traded. It is intensely strong right now. So all of my day trades, I've been looking more for the bullish trades, and they've been working out okay, I guess. Here's the IWM. We did make a new all-time high today, another inside day candle, and here's your Dow Jones. DIA, a new all-time high. So bottom line is we're making new all-time highs. We are getting the rest. Unless just something crazy happens where we gap down overnight and trap everybody, I'm thinking we just kind of trade sideways and just kind of chill out and hang out. Let's talk stocks. Here's Facebook. So Facebook, I think you'll get to see me firsthand do some unraveling on Facebook. So just yesterday, we got into a 137, 138 bear call spread expiring next week. So I got a week and a half on that. Bottom line is we made a new all-time high today, and we closed above everything with volume. So tomorrow, I'll be getting out of Facebook if and when we pull back on a retracement. It'll be Thursday. I'll likely just be exiting the spread, getting into a bull put spread, and then buying some calls on Facebook, potentially expecting a bounce. And I'll likely get in and get out of that pretty quickly. So it's pretty much going to be my plan on Facebook with only less than a week and a half left. I don't think I'm going to unravel the spread just because I don't think it's going to be that profitable in a week. I mean, maybe we are, but again, with the markets at all-time highs, it's just a little stressful going bullish on something right now, which is also at an all-time high. So here's BABA today. BABA, beautiful, beautiful move. Here is the support resistance on BABA. You got a new white soldier yesterday. Created a new weekly options newsletter trade yesterday, and it was between BABA and the trade that we set it up on. So for some traders, they actually did get in bullish on BABA. So Deepak, great job. Matthew, great job. A lot of traders. Adam, my good buddy Adam, selling some shares of BABA. So this one's looking good. BA, great volume today. Bounce off the 20. Here's what the weekly looks like. And the next target on BABA is really about the 108 price range. It might take a week or two to get there, but so far looking pretty good. Ticker symbol SQ just reported earnings, and right now SQ, which is Square, is up a little bit. We're at 1585. So my guess on SQ is unless we can open above, let's say 16. If we open above 16, Square is probably going to run. But it's opening right now at 1585, which is kind of right in the resistance of this area. So looking and expecting for a little bit of a pullback on SQ and then potentially a bounce. But feel free to watch this one. This is one of my favorite application software technology companies as of late. And we are in a very, very nice channel. So if we break out, especially with a gap, I think Square does something very similar to what Shopify did, which is just go banana sandwich. Shopify just crushing it. Here's the weekly chart on SHOP. And you'll remember, most of you will remember as you were trading with me not too long ago, this is when we were getting really, really excited about Shopify. It was down here around this $25 price range with this beautiful double bottom. It's a very, very good, in my opinion, fundamentally sound company in regards to just what they do. But the wave count, the wave structure on this, beautiful double bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at this point on Shopify, I'm not saying to get in now. If you're not in, wait for the retracement at ABC and then look to buy the dip. But Shopify just cruising along as we speak. Let me get this list pulled up for what the stuff we're going to talk about. I got a request for Qualcomm. Here's QCOM. Qualcomm today. This is the weekly chart, and here's the daily. So Qualcomm had a very, very nice retest gap. Guess what it's doing, ladies and gentlemen? Black candle gapping down, and we're retesting. So this is actually the retest of the retest gap. You have a very nice resistance on Qualcomm, pretty much exactly where we're at. So here's your resistance right here at about $57. Today's candle looks pretty good. Qualcomm, a very long-term blue chip dividend paying type of stock. Here's your weekly perspective on Qualcomm, and you had a very nice inside week about 2 weeks ago. Good gap, and looks like we're going to continue higher, honestly. So Qualcomm, all things considered, I could easily see it get up to 60. This is NPR with all things considered. Yeah, I can see it get up to $60 with this retest gap. Potentially could even fill, but definitely on the shorter term level, a little bit more bullish than not. Here's MTRX. This was Matrix. This was also requested, and here is the daily chart. The daily chart on Matrix Services, which is another oil and energy company. Oil and energy is taking a little bit of a bath recently, but coming into some supports nonetheless, and going to be keeping a very close eye on a lot of energies to buy. But Matrix Systems, ticker symbol MTRX, really good resistance here at 1756 from back from 2003. This was also the neckline of a triple top in 2007. So bottom line is, yes, we're coming into that price range, which is going to be interesting. Keep your eyes on it, bullish. Here's Boeing, ticker symbol BA, and Boeing, one of the other stocks that I liked the most this year. Here's the candlestick chart on it. Here's the daily, and we've just been absolutely rocking Boeing right now. Check this out. White candle gapping up. What kind of gap is that? Retest gap. Exactly. Did it retest? Why, yes, it did. And not only did it retest, but you got a very nice bullish candle right here, followed by another retest gap. Let's play this game again. Let's play the game of did it retest? Why, yes, Jeremy, it did. Another retest and a beautiful new white soldier right there to top it all off, just giving a lot of good buying signals on Boeing. So Boeing, again, another new all-time high trade on Boeing. Just as a reiteration, if you're not in any of these trades that we're looking at, the ones that are at these all-time high areas, don't be buying here. Be patient. Find something that you can buy low, like, I don't know, TWLO or something. This one's a pretty good buy low, sell high looking kind of stock right now. GoPro also is another buy low, sell high candidate, which looks actually pretty good, so feel free to keep your eyes on that one as well. Now, quick poll. I'd love to get your notes or thoughts or comments in the comment section below. Which stock hits 1,000 first? Is it going to be Amazon or is it going to be Google? I personally think it'll be Google, but Google is about 851 right now, and Amazon is about 855. So they're pretty much the exact same price. Amazon is breaking out of its all-time high. Very, very strong gap, very strong move. Another monstrous breakout on Amazon. So at this point, looking for a pullback and a dip buying opportunity. Yes, looking for the retest of, you guessed it, this retest gap that happened just yesterday on ticker symbol AMZM. And then of course, Google, just last week, it was requested for me to look at Google. Here was the analysis that we came up with in the real life stock review as it was trading sideways. I mentioned, hey guys, beautiful stair step pattern, retest gap, let that gap retest. There it is, we're breaking higher, another higher high and higher low on Google today. That one so far working out relatively decently. All right, what else do I have on the list here? Apple and IBM. Those are going to be the last two. So here's Apple. Got a lot of emails about Apple yesterday. A lot of you might have remembered that I had a huge wager that I mentioned late October, November, that Apple would hit $150 this year. 13 points away from it right now, and we're still rocking and rolling. So again, Apple, another all-time high. There's a lot of traders making some good money on Apple. If you're not in, I'm sorry, you've got to wait here. It's going to be painful, I know. But until something like this happens on Apple, until we pull back and bounce off the 20 EMA, it's going to be very, very hard buying up here on Apple. Now, here's your exponential moving averages. They're just skyrocketing. Again, it's a beautiful, beautiful gap. Everything is looking fantastic. These $5.80 June 120 calls right now are trading for almost $20. So that's almost a 400% ROI on those particular calls on Apple. And still got like 3 or 4 months to go. So we'll see. We'll see what Apple can do. But right now, the trend is definitely bullish. Don't be bearish on it. Just let it pull back and then look to buy the dip. Here's IBM. Now, IBM is an interesting setup because if I pull up the long-term moving averages, what's good to know about IBM is that we are above the 200 simple moving average, and we're also breaking out of some resistance on IBM. So guess what? Same first, repeat it the second time around, retest, let it pull back, and look to buy the dip. I don't know when the retest is coming, and I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. But again, ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very difficult to be buying up here on a lot of these stocks. Let some kind of retracement come in. I said the exact same thing back in June of last year on a lot of other stocks as we were getting very, very high. I'll kind of just come back over to the SPY really quick. So when we were in this region and also this region, I was like, I don't know what these pullbacks are going to look like. But you just can't really buy right here. You got to let that rotation come in. So both rotations did happen. Same thing on SPY. This is a great place on a lot of stocks to be locking in gains and at least to be protecting yourself. Speaking of locking in gains and protecting yourself, Tesla right now up 1% after hours. Check out this powerful resistance that Tesla's at right now, this 280 price range. Really, really huge move. I'll be interested to see exactly how it continues to gap after the market open. I will say if Tesla opens tomorrow morning above 288, Tesla's gone, ladies and gentlemen. If it doesn't, it'll probably consolidate for the next week or so in this resistance and then either roll over or break out higher. Keep in mind, and this is big news on Tesla here, this is a weekly chart. This is a massive, massive distribution phase, my friends. If Tesla can break out of here and do something like this, gonzo. This thing is going to run like the wind, and it's going to be an incredible blockbuster. I'll see you in theaters then, coming out summer 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this Wednesday Real Life Stock Review. You absolutely rock. I'll be back Friday with some more awesome analysis. And until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. I'll see you guys Friday. Bye.